Hey, we're going to take a deep dive into a whole new fully loaded TV box from vSeeBox. Yeah, I know what you're thinking, and yes, another Android TV box. Hey, look, in the tech game, things move fast, same as life.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Hey, let's go ahead and take a look at what it's got and what it comes with. Then I'll give you my opinion and my likes and dislikes about this TV box. Okay, here we go. Okay, the vSeeBox V1 Pro is a brand new remastered version of the 2020 V1 model with an upgraded 4GB RAM and 32GB storage with the Wi-Fi 6 module. It also supports a 2.4 and 5 GHz Wi-Fi and up to a gigabit Ethernet LAN, which will provide a more powerful, fast, and stable network signal. Now it comes with a 4K ultra high definition output and a 6K video decoding output upgrade for your entertainment experience at up to 60 frames per second. It also comes with 5.0 Bluetooth. Now, let's go ahead and look at the box and what you get. Now first, you get the VC TV box, and it has one SD card slot up to 64 gig, one 2.0 USB, one 3.0 USB, an AV port, one optical sound, and an HDMI output. Now this box feels good. It has a formed angled top, which kind of gives a nice look, and it's smaller than the NVIDIA Shield as it sits in the palm of my hand. Now am I saying this is competing with an NVIDIA Shield? No, I'm not. Now look at these images inside. It only took 4 screws to open it up underneath the pads. It has a big heat sink over the processor along with a metal shield across the top lid. The whole unit was tight. I mean, all the soldering was perfect on a thick board. Very stable. I liked it. I thought it was well put together. Okay, anyways, it comes with a power cable, HDMI cable, a small booklet, antenna, and remote control. Now the remote feels good in the hand. I mean, it feels nice. It isn't too big and too small. And it has the learning procedures for learning it to another remote printed on the back. Now the battery compartment is easy enough to open, but batteries are not included. Now the antenna just screws on easily, but you may not need it depending on where your internet access is. Now let's go ahead and take a look at AIDA64. It says it's a V1 Pro and a 4-core with an all-winter H13, H616 model. Now it has a 4x-ARM Cortex 853. Now for the display, the Mali G31 gets you set up. Now let's boot this up for the first time and see what's up. It has a nice splash screen and takes us to choosing the preferred language. Then you choose your display. Now next is scaling so your picture fits your TV screen. Next, enter your time zone and internet settings. Hey, once completed, you'll get a pop-up saying you're all ready. As you can see, it has a nice layout with the apps on top, then you have recommended, then you have your settings on the bottom. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the apps and the speed of surfing around. It's smooth and fast. Let's open up an app like Disney Plus. Now let's go ahead and check YouTube. Now remember, they will run faster once the images, etc. are all in the cache system, so it'll bring them up faster. Now let's go ahead and use the direct quick buttons on the remote control, like the Netflix, and let's try Prime. They work well. Now let's go ahead and go into the settings and see what's there. Now it has a good memory one-click cleaner. I really like this on these boxes. Kind of get rid of the installation files and stuff you don't need. You have your system info. Then you have check for updates. This is great for OTA, which is very handy. You can update it with one click. Now the launcher settings. And now let's take a look at the system settings. Let's go ahead and go to device preferences, then about. Now this is going to show you pretty much all the good stuff that I have shown you many times before to help you control your TV box. Now, the marketplace is their app store, where you can download all kinds of third-party apps such as Now let me go ahead and give you my thoughts on this new vSeeBox and their lifetime services included with the purchase of the box. First, this seems like a solid Android box. Now, fast and stable, so I don't have any worries right there. So we're looking at maybe just a little bit higher end box itself. Now the box is attractive. And with the antenna up, it picked up my internet about 100 feet away with no repeater involved. That was kind of nice. And the next thing is I like the remote and its functions and layout. It's kind of quiet. It doesn't have that kind of clunk noise when you press on the buttons. Now, I especially like the one-click buttons for the live TV, VOD, the YouTube, Netflix, Disney Plus, and Prime Video. You never realize how much you use those until you have them. Now, I do like the EPG and the menu buttons up on top for the playback, but I'm not too thrilled about the mouse functions, which at least has a mouse function, just there's nothing special there. Now, who is this box for? Now, I would say for the folks in Canada, USA, and Latino, like Mexico and so forth. Now, is it worth the money? I would say yes, the box is worth it. It is, like I said, a good box. Took it apart, we took a look at how it's constructed, and it's well worth the money involved in it. But I think the needs to improve a lot. Now, TV is stable and fast and well worth it. Now, I have bargained with vSeeBox for some discount codes for y'all if you decide to go with it. Now, I'll put them in the links in the description for you along with the version. Now, we're going to go ahead and give this back